I am.
So the floor is yours. Please go ahead, introduce yourselves, and we move on.
Good evening. Good evening to one and all. Thank you so much for giving us opportunity to meet. You and our dear brother Rajiv Puri through this Zoom meet, and I am very grateful to you for this opportunity that is given to me to join the Zoom meeting. My name is Josna Francis Anthony. People call me Sister Josna, and children call me Mummy.
Wonderful.
Mummy Miss. That is my identity.
Fantastic.
And I started this school with the help of all the like minded people when I lost my son.
Oh,
And
what
we
happened?
are here. The earlier, the missionaries who came to India, they concentrated only in the top cities and
Okay.
started their schools, all the educational institutions during those days.
Mm-hmm.
But when I visited, some of the villages, because my childhood was in the village and I studied in the village school, and
Mm-hmm.
I know the plight of the, village children,
Mm-hmm.
and that has, burdened me to do something, for the rural India.
Okay.
And I started this school in the late memory of my son Thomas,
Mm-hmm.
who died at the age of 17. And
So
we
what happened?
started
How did he
children
die?
home. He died in a depression, sir.
Oh, gosh. I think we need to solve this problem. It's a very critical issue, globally, basically. And I think through education we can resolve it.
Till
So go ahead.
today, I feel, this incident has happened just in past recent.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot forget this. But, I'm very happy because I see my son in many children's life and also in
Yes,
their
continue.
faces. Smile, my son smile I see, in the little children. He was a great lover of small children.
Yes, Madam Josna,
All
continue.
of a sudden now these things happened. But life never ended there. It has to carry on with
मंजुला आप कुछ कहना
No,
चाहोगे?
no. No. Let it continue.
Okay.
There is some disturbance.
yeah, no problem.
Now speak.
Yeah, no. And to make the long story short, my husband passed away in the year 1989, and my son passed away in the year 1991. In the
Oh,
3 year gap, there were two tragedies that took place. And with another son, my younger son, I have to carry on my life, to give life to my younger son and also life to those who come in our life. And with that, hope and confidence, I started one children home in the outskirts of Nelmangla, which was the undeveloped place, and there were no schools here. And the children home that I started earlier, I sent them to government school,
mm-hmm.
but I was not satisfied with that
Okay.
because of the system, the education system. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to give something very good and best for the
Mm-hmm.
orphan children those who come in our contact for the
Mm-hmm.
help. And that has made me to start English medium school
Mm-hmm.
in Nelumangla.
Okay.
And this is the result of the school.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And
Yes.
I think we have got other like-minded ladies like you working in Africa, and they have educated themselves in USA, and they also decided that we need to adopt all the government schools, public schools,
Mhm.
and then raise those public schools to, the standard which you are talking about.
Yes, sir.
I got my basic education in St. Paul's English School, Karachi. And, you know, I'm working on a similar model that, I got the best education, which was available in Karachi at that time. And now we are interested in really adopting government schools, colleges, universities, and raising their standards to the global standard. So that is the mission, which we are working on. Education, without education, nothing can happen. And education is from preschool to PhD. And my fellow professor, Professor Azhar, developed a program whereby there is no prerequisite to join that program. Specifically, parents can join that program, and then the family can start their family business. So it's an entrepreneurship journey. Okay, no prerequisite for that program. You join that program. After you complete that program, then you can join my Global Executive MBA program. And then uh, after you graduate from Global Executive MBA program in the 53 months duration, our plan is to make our graduates millionaires, because that is the graduation requirement, that you start your business right away because it's an executive program. So in 53 months the target is to transform everyone into person like Rajiv. He's a wonderful person, doing excellent work, and we want to utilize his wisdom also. And he will become a faculty member of our, your school also, and teach the students how to become Rajiv Puri. So that is the whole, and I am doing the same thing that, okay, if I create someone like myself, one person, then I've done my job and the journey will continue. So that is the whole model which we are working on. It's a self-sustaining model, because we don't want to. There are a lot of charitable organizations in the world, and the problem with the NGOs is that 40% of the funds you give to them, they actually legally consume that fund, and it is not used for the purpose for which it is being acquired. So I was invited by one of my fellow associates in the World NGO conference, and I gave a very simple message that, okay, you give 10 cents from your pocket for the project which you are working on, and I'll give you $1. And then $1.10 should be utilized for that particular project. So this is the mission, which we are working on. And now, our associates and partner, Mr. Elon Musk, has, started this Department of Government Efficiency, and he wants to bring in a foreign direct investment of $10 billion to all countries and cities of the world which complies with the DOGE requirement. So that is his mission of eliminating corruption. Corruption is there everywhere, in every government, in every, part of the world. And, two countries are very famous for corruption. One is Pakistan and one is Nigeria. So we are interested now in transforming this. Both Nigeria and Pakistan and India obviously has got a huge potential to accommodate really everybody, with the kind of land which we have available, all the farms which are available out there in India. So we want to really raise the life standards of the farmers also. So, this is the model which we are working on, and we welcome you, obviously, with all your experience and wisdom to serve as a director of SAMS TQLMA Club, like, Mr. Rajiv Puri. And then, we start this journey of, transforming your school into the benchmark school, which will be non-destructive, kind of a facility which we will, create in your site. And after that thing is completed, then we duplicate this model, across India. And we can show to everybody that what we are talking about, how a disaster-proof construction can happen, and how that facility can become self-sustaining and will be producing food and providing the education also to all the children. And families of the children will be able to start their own business in all the wonderful sites which Mr. Rajiv Puri has identified. So many sites available in India, which we can utilize to, duplicate your school model over there. So finally, I think we have covered the grounds, and finally, in your languages, Rajiv Puri ka mic jo hai na is muted, so I cannot hear Rajiv Puri. But I would like to you, Madam Josna, to conclude this meeting with the prayer, and we delight our beloved, Pope Francis, who has left us very recently. And we would like to make sure that all his wishes, all the things which Pope Francis wanted to do, we can duplicate that across India and across the globe. So finally, I think final few words, Manjula, you can also participate in the prayers. And Madam Josna, you can conclude this session with the prayer, and then we will be sharing.
I sent a
this
message,
recording.
sir. I sent a message on the chat for because he was supposed to speak on behalf of us. This was very crucial. I don't know. I sent a message for him to unmute.
Continue, bole, Manjula.
So how are we going to go forward, sir? Because this current building requires a lot of, this is 25 years old school, one of the first school to be established in entire Nalamangla.
Correct.
And this is going to be a very good ground because there is a airport project going to come up. So Sister Josna has land banks also identified. She has very good land banks. So it will be very, if you start off the funding part immediately, we can purchase those lands. And she already has several projects CA approved, a medical college, Ayurvedic college, all the prepared projects already is with her.
Wonderful.
Ready projects are there with her. We can send the files later on. And there is a building also, which Mr. Rajapuri was invited here on 17th March, and he was honored here. That's when he saw the building, where that building is going to house 100 girls, free education for them, hostel, food and education. So they have a target of reaching 1,000 girls free education, 1,000 boys free education. Currently, she has another branch in Chamrajnagar, where they can house another 100 children, boys. Hostel. Yeah, with education. So it will cost a lot, maintenance, and free education is costing a lot. They have advanced stem cell coach over here. The fee structure is very, very low comparatively. The standard is very high, which she's giving a very good standard of English medium school. And this school currently is also Karnataka Education Examination Center as well.
Sure.
So there are a lot of expenses.
I mean, there is no issue in terms of funding, because Rajiv Bhai knows that I make a lot of my money from my gold and diamond mining business. Okay, so there is no issue of money. And our engineers will assure that, the benchmark, destruction-proof, earthquake-proof, floating kind of facility is developed, where your building exists. So we will make sure that in your site, it will become a benchmark for everyone to see. Because, when we are making an investment, we want to make an investment for life. We don't want our facilities to be destroyed. by any natural disasters or by man-made disasters. So
Yeah.
we will make it a
Sir, she is
disaster-proof building.
Mirza Sahab.
And
Mirza Sahab, she is also having a big land bank for the construction of medical college and university.
yes,
So can we work on it?
yes. I think I want to integrate the whole project, which just Manjula mentioned. So all this site which is available, we get the site and then we start working on that site immediately.
Okay,
so
very
the
good.
purchase has to be done. Purchasing identified. It is both are identified. Projects are ready. Funding part is required. Currently, there is a building which Mr. Rajapuri has seen that requires 3 CR immediately because building structure is done fully, but it has to be ready within this June academic year. That requires immediate funding of 3 CR. We have the project done also, but since there is no sufficient funds that has been stalled, and this current building also requires some repair works and other things, an emergency of 1 CR is required for the current building also. We have seen all those. Rajapuri has already come and seen. Also, I would like to tell you I'm the ambassador for 45 gold and diamond minings, direct mining. With the power of attorney letter facilitator I am. I can resource gold if you are purchasing a lot of gold also. I have lot of gold in Kenya.
Manjula ma'am.
Yeah.
Manjula ma'am, Mirza Sahab is having their own gold mines. They are having their own gold mines. So we should not do
I heard.
work of gold mines
I
with
heard,
them.
but still they will go short.
1 minute. Mirza Sahab, sister is also given me a mandate on their on the behalf of their trust to work for the welfare of everyone.
Yes.
And Manjula ma'am, Mirza Sahab has also given me a mandate.
So I think that is the whole idea now. And like I said, Surat is the diamond capital of the world. All the money you need for rebuilding India, Surat can generate that. With our, I get my, stones from Africa, and those stones get polished in
you
Surat.
Get it polished, yes.
Yeah. So Surat is established diamond capital of the world. And Rajiv Bhai has access to all of it.
Mirza Sahab, in a short, you understand everything. Okay.
Yes.
So we have to start the work immediate as soon as possible in production.
So that is the model now, and I think what we need to do is all the stakeholders, mothers, families, everybody who are engaged in the program, they should join SAMS TQLMA Club, because that's a model which we have developed, on the model of SAMS Club of USA. And basically, we move forward.
ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡಿ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ sir what about 1 minute sir why don't you tell Mirza Saab to emergency transfer 4 CR this for this building and that building?
No, he is saying that he will have.
So I think I have seen, but now I like your model that besides your school, all the plans which you have for transforming it into a medical college. And so we actually look at the whole
college
site.
is totally different project. That will come up. I have to see those files. The files are ready. CA approved projects those are.
Okay. And I mean, I'll give you a good
Sister
news.
Josna's signal is little, that's why she's not able to speak. That's why what all information I'm ready to speak.
And I will give you a good news that your school will generate so much fund that it will be able to build the medical college. So this will
I think she needs to hear this.
Yeah.
She needs to
This is a miracle we want to do.
1 minute.
Okay. So inshallah ta'ala, we will do it. And, all the prayers are needed to move forward. And, we are ready to move forward.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rajiv Bhai, for introducing two wonderful ladies.
Fund
Good night.
center, plus fund center.
Good
And
night, everyone.
finally, we conclude the meeting with the prayers. तो राजीव भाई आप स्टार्ट के लिए prayers का and फिर मंजुला बहन और ज्योत्सना मैडम जो है ना conclude कर लेगी with the prayer.
हाँ, बिल्कुल.
आप
Right,
अपनी
right.
जबान में prayer करें.
हाँ, बिल्कुल ठीक है. Sir, we help sister as soon as possible. Please. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Rajiv. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
thank you, sir. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Bye.
Shukran,
Bye.
Jazil. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
So finally, I will conclude.
Good night, sir.
I will conclude with the prayer that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant long, healthy life to Sayyidina Ali Qadar Mufaddal Saifuddin, who is building, Al Saadah Towers in Bindi Bazaar, India, and that Al Saadah Tower model will be duplicated in the school which Madam Josna is operating, and we will be able to, really work towards re-engineering India as well as Mother Earth. So, shukran jazila. Thank you very much. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammadin wa barik wa sallim. Warham wa taram kama sallaita wa sallamta ala Ibrahima wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka hamidun majid. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen.